brushed my hair because I'm getting ready to get into the shower. I look like fucking Filch. I look like Filch. Filch Court. I was just sitting here playing Animal Crossing, like half watching, half listening to this TikTok live, and I just witnessed this couple like get into this massive blowout fight in the live, and like it predominantly was because she decided, like, she did everything that she wanted to do, and then she brought him out for a Q&A, and he was answering a question, and she decided to answer the question too, but she talked over him. So he was like, don't talk over me. So she started pouting, like quite literally started pouting. Because like on TikTok lives, it's not like this. It's not like portrait or whatever. It's like a phone. Like, take this and turn it this way. So she like slouches off to the side and starts pouting, and everybody in the chat is like, please don't fight tonight. Like, please don't fight tonight. We were having fun. And then she starts exploding, and then everybody's like, well, you did talk over him. And then she starts screaming at the fucking like camera, at the audience, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you for standing up for her. Like, I'm so confused and lost right now. I'm so confused and lost right now. Like, she did talk over him and he was a dick about it, but then she started pouting like a child. But then they started arguing, but then she started yelling at all of us, and I didn't even say anything. She was yelling at me. No, I'm kidding. She wasn't like specifically pointing me out, but I was part of the audience. She was not very nice the entire stream. She was like screaming at her mods and like, I don't know. But I guess that people in her chat tell her that her relationship is unhealthy all the time, because she was like, I'm not breaking up with him. Before he even came out, she's like, we're never breaking up. You're never going to break us up. And I was like, what the fuck did I get myself into? What did I get myself into? Content creation is not for everyone. And furthermore, live streaming, sure as shit, is for even less people. Have you ever looked at somebody and been like, you behave that way in public? I don't know how you behave in private. I don't want to know. Anyways, the other thing, I literally was shocked. Like, I literally closed my game and picked up my phone and was staring at my screen like, is this actually factually fucking happening right now? From a woman, a 40-year-old woman, right? The other thing that I wanted to talk about was I did not realize that today, August 25th, was the Ghost Files premiere on the Watcher channel with Ryan and Shane, you know, because I didn't get the fucking notification for it. Neither did Epps. And the only reason that I realized that it had premiered was because I picked up my iPad and I looked at Instagram. That's it. Like, it didn't even show up on my like subscriber tab on YouTube. What the fuck? So it's 10:30. Epps is gonna be done with work in about an hour and a half. That gives me enough time to sit here and have a crisis and sit on the bed like a fat naked mole rat and stare at the wall for at least 20 minutes before I get enough energy to get into the shower, and then catch up on my Animal Crossing. When I tell you, I shut my fucking game off and was like, is this actually happening on live in front of hundreds of people? So it gives me enough time to finish my Animal Crossing game that I was going around and collecting fruit peacefully. And then when he's off the clock, we're going to watch it together. This candle that I got, that I wanted to, that from this brand that I want to try, it smells so fucking good. It's so like musky and masculine, but I love that. I love like amber woods and stuff like that. I love it. I should be a candle reviewer, except that I buy the same candles all the time. And then when I don't buy the same candles, it's just different brands and their version of the scents that I always buy. Anyways, I'm gonna get into the shower, finish my Animal Crossing game, and wait for Epps to be home so we can watch it together. Did anybody else not get the notification? Like, it's not even on my subscriber tab. I'm so sad. Like, it premiered like 7 fucking hours ago. And I usually, like, am sitting there waiting for it to go live. I love it. I love it. I have watched, like, back whenever they were doing their BuzzFeed shows, I have watched those seasons over and over and over and over again. We are Shane and Ryan stans in this house. I don't have a team though, because I'm a believer but also a skeptic. So anyway. Oh my god, I need to clean my glasses. Okay, so it is, I don't know, my watch isn't lighting up. It's 8:33. I have been up since 6. I think there might be a lack of sleep, can't sleep, whatever, cycle coming in hot here soon. I was so excited for the weekend because that meant not having to wake up at 7:30 in the morning to get the kids up for school. Didn't fucking matter. I woke up at 6:30 anyways. I had trouble falling asleep last night. All I wanted to do yesterday was take a nap. I was so fucking tired. Could not sleep. Couldn't fall asleep last night. Couldn't fall back to sleep this morning. Total, I got about 4 hours of sleep last night. I feel it. There's probably we're not gonna sleep. It's not gonna happen cycle coming soon, coming to a crazy bitch near you. I have a very, very bad hair. I have a very, very bad hair. Yes, I always have. I've never been a good hair person. I've never had good hair once in my life. But I have what is called a circadian rhythm upset, which is where my sleep schedule changes constantly and without any kind of influence. And it's one extreme or another. Like, either all I want to do is sleep, all I do is sleep, or I can't sleep at all. And I really feel like we're gonna have a can't sleep at all phase coming in strong. And unfortunately, there's like little to nothing that you can do about it. Like, not even sleeping medications or anything help. I still try, but it doesn't really do much. Really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. I tried to take a nap. I was very unsuccessful. I have been watching TikToks for the last probably 45 minutes. Hooker, that is wrinkles. Ah! Let's put a little bit of makeup on because I feel like it. I have wrangled all the makeup that I wear the most into one bag. Did I tell you guys? I'm mildly fucking heartbroken right now. I am. Several times now, I have not put on my Bear With Me. I've skipped it. And usually, you know, it is the first thing that I do. I have skipped it. And in doing so, my face hasn't been oily. Like, usually I do my makeup and within 2.8 seconds, my face is like a fucking disgusting grease pit. I've been skipping the Bear With Me and just using the e.l.f. primer, this stuff. My face hasn't been oily. I'm sad. I love my NYX. I think it smells nice and I'm used to it. But I think it was what was doing it. Like, don't get me wrong, my face is a little gross, but it can't be coincidence, right? Because no matter what, I'm having hot flashes. That was one of the fucking reasons that I couldn't fall asleep. I kept fucking having hot flashes. That's so sad. That's so fucking disappointing. Oh shit. Oh, I should not have hit I brought like literally everything over here with me, but I don't think I'm going to wear everything because I just don't. I'm trying everything that I can right now. Kind of to just cut small corners until August was a rough month for us because E's birthday, my birthday, and also the kids going back to school. And I already told you guys, like, we didn't get any help with that. Like from their dads. Don't fucking get me started. But like September is gonna be dedicated to catching up to like bills and paying off debts and stuff like that. September, because let me tell you something. Starting in November, shit's gonna get rough for everybody. So I usually start my Christmas shopping in September. No, September has to be dedicated to getting caught up financially, and then maybe I'll start Christmas shopping in October, but I doubt it. October may be a month of rest, maybe a month of rest before the fucking chaos. But I have to like not blast through like my foundation and stuff like that. I haven't bought a new wig in a long time, and I think like the one that I have been wearing, I think I'm gonna wash it. It is starting, like it has held up for a good amount of time. Like I've had it for months and it still looks decent. But the other day when I had it on, I realized that I could see the tracks like in the crown area, which wouldn't normally bother me, but it's too hot to wear a beanie or any kind of hat. So I'm gonna try to like spruce it up so that it can get me through the month of September, and then maybe in October I can get a new wig, because I don't want to spend the money on it right now, you know. We need to get caught up on all of the birthday and the back to school expenses before I spend money on something like that. Which I know when you have hair loss and stuff like that, you can look at wigs as a necessity, but like I'm more concerned about getting, like, I had to afterpay the boys' school supplies and shoes and stuff, and I just want to get those paid off first, and then we will worry about my wig. And if I fucking have to, I will wear a beanie to cover the tracks on my wig. I'm also thinking about cutting it, but I need to watch some tutorials because I'm really, really bad at cutting wigs. I'm like really, really bad at it because it is synthetic hair, so it's always like super fucking blunt. It's like super blunt. All I have though is like fabric scissors and like those giant like crafting scissors. I don't have like actual hair scissors, which I'm sure would help me a lot with like thinning out the ends to make it look a little more realistic. But also at the same time, bitch, I am wearing a wig. So do I really ultimately care if you can tell that I am wearing a wig? No, not really. Every time I leave my house, my hair looks different. Everybody knows. I do have a green wig that's in pretty decent shape. It's like what I would describe as like a Beetlejuice green. That's the only way that I can think to describe it. I think I've worn it in a couple of videos, but I've barely worn it. I've had it for probably 3 years. I've barely touched it, so it's in like great shape. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Like, I've worn it in videos, I've worn it in a couple of pictures, but it's just one of those things that I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of myself with like light hair. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of people, like when I got my red wig, a lot of people were like, I love red hair on you. Like, I love red hair on you. It's so complimentary to your eyes, yada yada. But it just jars me to see myself with light hair, like blonde hair, red hair, pink hair. It jars me. I almost bought a pink wig not that long ago, and I stopped myself because I just knew that I would never wear it. My ass would be slapping back on my blue black wig or one of my black wigs. It's just one of those things that I'm just not used to it. So when I do it, I'm like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I was just going to put on a little bit of brown eyeshadow, but I think I might actually go ahead and put on some purple. I think I might do a lot of purple. By the way, I'm using the Profusion Mean Girls palette. This fucking shit is dreamy. When I tell you, I think that the Welsh twins like successfully bullied Profusion into improving their formula. I genuinely mean it. I genuinely mean, they used to be a hit or miss brand when it came to like their eyeshadows and stuff. They're so fucking good now. They're so fucking good now. Anyways, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow off. I've been talking enough. I was gonna try to show you guys where you can see the tracks on my wig in the top, but I don't think that you can tell. I don't think that you can see it on camera, but at the very tippy top, there is the tracks. Like there's the part and there's, you can't see because the tracks are like the same color as the hair, but they are quite, look, you can see it. Oh my God, there's glitter there. Nobody's surprised, but you can see the track. Oh well. Actually, I do kind of care. Like a lot. I thought about doing a what's in my bag video, but I don't think that that would be fun because it's like 3 bottles of ibuprofen and some birth control. I'm trying to get her to turn to the front. Look at this little chubby whoopie. I love you so much. I just very, very, very unsuccessfully tried to nap. I ate 5 cookies for dinner and did my elliptical and hung out with the kids and tried to get some sleep because I'm so fucking tired and I can't. Like, I literally can't. I put on True Blood because I'm rewatching True Blood, which is a very like routine thing for me. Couldn't sleep, so I turned everything off and just made it like cold and silent in here, just the sound of the AC. Still couldn't sleep, so I put on some ASMR. Still couldn't sleep. Gave up, and now we're here. I am like swinging wildly between I want to put heat on this wig to help with the frizziness, which I just did not that long ago. Low-key, I use my husband's beard brush thing. It's like a heated beard brush that he got from Walmart a really long time ago. It's full of wig hair because I crank that shit up and I brush my wigs with it and it salvages them for a little while. But I just did this not that long ago. I'm like debating on whether or not I want to put heat on it again and straighten it again, or if I want to cut it. I kind of want to chop it off because I have to salvage it for another month. I have to, and the thing with like wigs is I like to salvage the length for as long as possible, and I can't cut a wig for shit. I cannot cut a wig for shit. All I have is like fabric scissors and like scissors that are not meant for hair or whatever. So anything that I do is like super fucking blunt. The ends on this are actually not that bad. I don't know. Maybe it's like August 26th or something like that. Yeah, August 26th. Maybe I'll try to keep the length for another week before I hack it off, and maybe I'll spend the month of September with it in a bob after I watch some tutorials or something. Like, I need a tutorial made by a fucking broke bitch like me, an unprofessional broke bitch. I know how to cut hair that is real hair with hair scissors. I don't know how to cut synthetic hair with fabric scissors. Am I making any fucking sense? Am I making any sense? I haven't been wearing my extensions because my hair's too thin. Like, I either need to get like hair fibers, which I don't want to have to do. Like, I've heard horror stories about hair fibers. I've heard like, they look great, but like if they get wet, and I sweat a lot. I have a lot of hot flashes, like wind blowing them, stuff like that. I've heard a lot of horror stories about them, so I would really like to avoid them. And it's too hot for me to wear a beanie. Like, I do not have the hair for clip-in extensions, unfortunately. And I've got 3 sets of them. I don't know what to do with them, except maybe keep them until the time of year when I can wear a hat and not feel like I'm going to fucking burn up to death. I always burn up. I probably should wash this as well. We've got to salvage it for another month. Another month and a week. I think I can do it. I think it's held up pretty well. And then also, you know, the fucking tracks showing at the crown or whatever this part is no better or no different than the tracks showing whenever I wear my extensions. I might just give them to my sister. I really don't. I might just call it a loss and give them to my sister. I don't know. I just don't want to have to break down and use hair fibers. It's just... Bitch, when I tell you, if it is in front of me, I will eat it. My fucking teeth. I regret nothing, but my teeth are like, okay, hooker, chill the fuck out and calm the fuck down. No! Ronnie, you can't see you at all. Are you ready for the nighttime walk? She says, I'm fancy, Daddy. I prance. Naturally fancy. I don't think we've ever vlogged the park at night, have we? Ah, shit. I sound like a fucking horse. Galloping. Because I had to go home and change out of E's Nardo slides and into his school shoes. They're falling off of me. Oh, I just tripped.
Oh no, baby. Are you okay?
I'm a cricket.
You're a cricket?
Do I sound like a cricket? I sound more like a fucking fly trapped in a something.
A fly?
So we just got home from our walk. We had to end it early, partially because I got poked under the eye with a branch and it did not fucking feel very good, but also thankful, grateful, blessed it didn't hit my fucking eye. Didn't see it at all. And partially because I had to go home and we dropped off Win and I changed from Mr. E's Naruto slides into his school shoes because I cannot find any of my, like, all my shoes are platforms and boots, and I have one pair of like walking shoes, like appropriate for workout shoes. Can't fucking find the other one. It's been gone. It's gone and it's been gone. And they were like clunking around on me really badly, and I didn't want to mess with the shoelaces because he's got them like exactly where he wants them and they're not my shoes. So we just came home and Epps is downstairs making food, and I'm very excited that Saturday is over. It is 10:30 because that means we're one day closer to my tattoo. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.